Welcome back, YouTube. Today we're gonna be trying some delicious Filipino food. You know, there's a place called Seafood City. It's a supermarket that just opened up right where we live. Apparently, it's a big supermarket in the Philippines, and we bought a bunch of delicious food from that store today. It was a super long line. It was super cold, but the food smells so good right now. And I got a lot of Filipino friends. I got a Filipino girlfriend. But to be honest, most Filipino food I ever eaten was probably just adobo and Jollibee. So a lot of things here are pretty much my first time trying it out. And I'll tell you my experience as I try them out. Okay, so the very first thing I want to try is the barbecue squid. Now, I had squid before, but nothing like the way they do it here. But yeah, let's try it. And apparently to eat this, you have to dip it in this sauce. I think it's vinegar. So let's try that. Yeah, the vinegar is kind of strong, eh? Let me try it without the vinegar. I like the way it's cooked. It's very chewy. I don't know if they use like wood, charcoal, what it is, but I could feel like a good flavor out of the squid. And I actually don't like the vinegar sauce. I feel like the vinegar sauce is too strong, but apparently you're supposed to eat it with vinegar. Like out of a square of 10, that's probably like a 6 or 7. It's pretty delicious. I would eat it. Okay, the second thing I'm gonna try is this thing. I think it's called Dinuguan.
Dinuguan.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this. Yeah, apparently it's pork blood. What pork in it? I'm not sure.
Rice, eat it with rice.
Let me eat it without rice first. So let me smell it first.
Wait, is that pork or pepper you have here? Is that pepper?
Oh, it's a pepper.
Oh, that's not even pork.
Here's some water.
That's good footage.
Why would they put pepper in this?
It adds to the flavor. But you're not supposed to eat it.
I don't know. It was covered in pork blood. I didn't know it was pepper. So let's try this again. My tongue's so spicy from the pepper. I didn't realize there's pepper. Why we put pepper in there is pretty deceiving. Let's find a piece of pork. Yeah, so this definitely smells like pork. Let's try this. It's a little bit weird because usually when I eat pork, there's meat, right? I feel like I just eat a piece of fat. I don't know. Maybe let me try another piece. I'm trying to find an actual piece of meat. Not gonna lie, this doesn't. I don't like the color. It's not gross, but I don't know, eh? I think this is probably a better piece of meat. So let me try this. Yeah, so this one is okay. It kind of reminds me of Indian food. Probably like 7 or 8. Like I don't mind eating this. I just don't know why you would put pepper in this, right? Because I accidentally eat it. But yeah, overall, I like this. I would recommend it. But just be careful of the pepper. Okay, so don't kill me, but the next thing I'm gonna try is called Bagoong. It's apparently a shrimp sauce. Apparently it's pretty popular. Every Filipino house apparently has it. I haven't seen it. My girlfriend never showed me this. But yeah, let's try it. It's shrimp sauce. Yeah, it definitely smells like shrimp, but it looks like a pepper. You know the Chinese pepper you get that's red? Yeah, like the chili pepper. It looks like a Chinese chili pepper, but it smells like shrimp. It's really greasy. I don't know how you eat this. I'm just gonna try this. Oh. So I'm gonna try this, a taste test. It's okay, but I'm just giving like a raw taste, right? Like, it's okay. Okay, let's try it with rice. So now I'm gonna try it with rice. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't know what to say. It's just, it tastes like shrimp. It's like a sauce. You put it on rice. I mean, rice is good as a dish. I don't know why you even need this, but it's not bad. I guess if you like shrimp, yeah, you could eat it. So out of 10, probably again like 6, 7. Like, is this something I would eat every day? I don't think so, because I like rice. The shrimp taste is pretty strong. I mean, it's not bad, but just I don't get like why you put this on rice every day. But yeah, it's okay. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna try is crispy pork bun. Crispy pork bun. So look at this box, right? This is your typical French fries box. And because I'm Chinese, I'm gonna talk about the price. This is for $12.82. I think this is really expensive because you know a French fry is like $2 or $3. This is 12 bucks, 13 bucks. So I mean, if it's this expensive, I'm guessing this is a delicacy in the Philippines, right? It must be. And apparently this is just fried pork butt. But anyways, let's give this a try. Yeah, so let me try this again. So it's pretty chewy, it's pretty crispy, but it's kind of greasy, right? And it's kind of gross if you think this is a pig's butt, but I like it. I like it. I guess I like to eat pig's butt. That's something new, right? It's actually pretty tasty, but just don't think about pig's butt when you eat it. So let me dip it in the sauce. I think I like it without the sauce, because once you have the sauce, you don't taste the pig's butt anymore. It has no taste. It's just chewy and crispy. And me personally, I love the smell, the taste of a pig's butt. No, I'm just joking, but it is pretty good. So this, I would actually give it a high score. I'd probably give it an 8 out of 9, and I would definitely recommend it.
Is it worth $12.99 for the bucks?
Is it worth $12.82? It's hard to say, right? Because like for 13 bucks, you know, like as a Chinese person, I'm expecting a meal, right? You know, like a meal from McDonald's. So it's hard for me to justify it, but I would recommend it. You know, if this was on a discount, you know, if there's a 50% off a fried pig butt, I'll definitely, you know, go to my house and buy it. But at $13, I think it's too expensive, but I would still recommend it. So the next thing we're gonna try is chicken skin garlic. So this is basically fried chicken skin. And guess what? The price is also $12, $12.99. And look at this, compare the two of them. This is way bigger, you get a way bigger portion. But I don't know, if this is cheaper than that, so I'm guessing this is not as good. But I don't know, let's just give it a try. So yeah, so you know when you go to KFC or Jollibee, like the best part is the chicken skin. And this feels like if you take the chicken skin out, left it in the freezer for like a week, it just crunchy. There's no taste, no flavor. I'm missing the pig butt taste, you know. I'm missing the pig butt smell, right? So, I mean, if you can't afford pig butt, I mean, this is a good alternative. But I mean, this is okay, but nothing beats like fried pig butt. So yeah, this is probably like a 5 or 6. I mean, you could eat it for a snack. I could see me myself eating this for a snack. But if I'm really craving, you know, if it's my anniversary with my girlfriend, I want to surprise her with some fried pig butt. This is the way to go, right? This is more like, you know, your first date, right? The fried pig butt, this is more like for Valentine's Day, for anniversary. So next we're gonna try the skewer. So next we're gonna try the skewer.
Skewers.
I could say this. So the next thing we're gonna try is the skewers. The skewers. Why, did I not say it right?
I was talking.
So the next thing we're gonna try is the skewers. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna try is the
Yeah, this should be in the video. Just cut it out.
This is the point.
I feel stupid, eh?
Sorry.
Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna try is this thing. It's called the skewer.
Bro, we're hungry, man. Can you say it properly? I want to eat. Carlos, go there.
Okay, no, I got this. So the next thing we're gonna try is the barbecue skewers. This is pork. So take that out. I think this was what, $3 for skewers. That's pretty good. They have a little flavor on the top. I mean, I like it. I mean, a lot of Filipino restaurants have this. It's like a nice staple food, I would say, at dinner. Definitely recommend. This is probably 7 out of 10. I think this is chicken. I personally like the chicken better than the pork. The chicken just feel like a softer meat. But yeah, out of the two, I'd probably recommend the chicken. All right, now it's time for dessert. So apparently this is a fried banana. This is very odd to me because banana is supposed to be curved, right? I don't know why banana is straight, because I don't know, a straight banana is a little bit suspicious to me. But yeah, so apparently it's a fried banana inside a spring roll. So let's open up the banana. So yeah, it is actually a banana. They didn't lie to me, eh? Like you can see the banana here. And also, I gotta say, this banana is bigger than the average banana I see here in Canada. I don't know what kind of banana people eat in the Philippines, but this is your average size banana in the Philippines. This is like the size of banana here in Canada, I would say, right? And maybe in China, maybe the banana has to cut in half. I don't know, but yeah, this is a long banana from the Philippines. I just gotta say that, right? But anyways, enough jokes. Let's try this out. Okay, I don't want to just put a banana in my mouth. Okay, I gotta take a piece out, right? This is a PG show, so let me take a piece of banana. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Like the banana usually like you have that banana taste. It's hard to describe, but this one it tastes a little bit sweeter, right? I feel like they probably coated it with sugar. As a dessert, it's okay. I would probably give it a 7 out of 8, but because it's a banana, I had to subtract 2 points. Because why would I eat a banana for dessert as a guy? That's just weird. So because of that, I probably have to give it like, 4 or 5 on the dessert scale. But I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm gonna try it with a sauce, see if it makes a difference. Because apparently it feels like you guys eat everything with sauce in the Philippines, right? So let me try it with a sauce. Let me try it with a vinegar sauce. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. It's probably even worse. So don't eat your banana with the sauce. And now we're gonna try deep fried banana. So yeah, this is kind of interesting, right? You got a long banana and a short banana. What's the deal with bananas, right? This is like an average banana I'm expecting. But when I saw this long banana, oh my God, like I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, so this is a fried banana. So that's what it looks like. Now, when you have a banana this size, I could put it all in my mouth in one go, right? I mean, I feel like this is probably a more suitable snack, right? Something like this, I mean, there's no way I would put that whole thing in my mouth. But this thing, I could actually put the whole thing in my mouth. But yeah, let me just try this. Yeah, like surprisingly, this is also sweet. Like the inside is actually really sweet. So this is, I would say this is definitely better than this dessert. Not only because of the taste, also because the size. I just feel this is a more appropriate size for a snack. So out of 10, I'll probably give it like, 7 out of 8 or 7, 8 out of 10. That's a pretty good snack. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna try is the ube halaya. Halaya. So this is purple yam. It's about $11. So let's open this up. Oh my God, this looks like Play-Doh. This honestly looks like Play-Doh. It smells like candy, like candy you've been open for 2-3 hours. So let's give this a try. So yeah, it really has a Play-Doh texture. It looks like Play-Doh. So let me try it. So it's very soft, very squishy, very sweet. If I were to describe it, it tastes like candy that's freshly melted down. It's like one of those candy you have as a kid, but like it's been really hot and it's melted, but it's very very soft, right? It's like a candy cake, a melted candy cake. So it's pretty good. I would say maybe like 6 or 7 out of 10. I would recommend it, but it just looks like Play-Doh. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna try is this bubble tea drink. It's called Buko Pandan. Buko Pandan. So apparently it's it's made out of coconut. I don't know how this is green, right? Are you using coconut tree leaves? I'm not sure. Maybe just a flavor. It's just a coloring. I don't know. But it is apparently supposed to be a coconut drink, but it's green. So let me just give it a try. Personally, it's okay. I would drink it if I'm on a desert and I have nothing else to drink. But you know, will I pay money for this kind of drink? Probably not. It kind of tastes like it to me personally. It has like a plastic kind of taste. I don't really taste the coconut. I could see why people like the drink, but it just me personally, I don't know. I don't like it. 10. This is probably a 6 or 7 for someone who likes this flavor. But yeah, me personally, I'd probably take a pass, but it's not a bad drink. So yeah, there you have it, guys. We tried all these food from Seafood City, and I would say the winner, my favorite, is still the fried pig butt. Now this is so crispy, so chewy, and I could see this as a perfect, you know, snack for Valentine's Day. But the only thing I don't like is just how expensive it is. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. You know, make sure to follow us, make sure to subscribe us on YouTube, hit the like button. You know, I know 2021, with COVID still around, it's so hard to shoot, but you know, we try to make as much video as we can for you guys, so we really appreciate and need your support. So once again, thank you guys for watching.